we want for Christmas is you.
All transparency, let's start off Vlogmas nice and honest. It is currently 5 p.m. Yes, this is the first time I'm picking up the camera. Yes, I am still in bed. Yes, I may have on the same sweater as yesterday. I just finished my vlog to put up today. And yeah, I'm just gonna be that transparent about it. It takes me a long time to edit these vlogs, and therefore I'm gonna be starting my days later some days. But it's worth it to me. Also, my computer is running really hard, so sorry if that's loud. But I am about to jump out of bed, shower, start my day, so it's about to get a whole lot more interesting. I feel bad. So, I don't think I've checked in since I was in New York, a day ago. I flew here last night. We drove from Fort Lauderdale north to where my parents live, and we had breakfast. We're having a morning run, and I just got the news that I gotta be back in New York for work tomorrow. So it's gonna be a quick trip, but I think I'm gonna try to come back the next day. We'll see. We got a lot of work to do because at my parents' house I was planning to be here for like 4 days and to pack because my parents are moving, and I still have a full bedroom in their house. So yeah, we got a lot of packing to do today.
I don't think I can pack after this one.
We haven't run that much at all.
We ran that much.
No.
If she's breathing heavy, you know we ran that much.
No.
We're going this way now?
I'm what's called skinny fat. That might be weird to say, but look at my insides. Okay, you caught me. I still, in the same outfit, have not showered yet. My pajama pants on. I had toast earlier. That's all I've eaten so far today. I do plan on eating more. It's just making what? So before I shower, I think I'm gonna eat, just because, like I said, all I've had is toast. I have a bunch of like vegetables and stuff. So I have lettuce. I just recently re-signed up for Imperfect Food. So I was using Imperfect Food for probably a year, and I liked it, except for that I couldn't remember to keep like creating my order every week. And there is ways to like go in and change the settings so like you kind of get stuff you want every time. These are week-old fried avocado, like fries or whatever. I don't think they can last a week, so I'm not gonna put that on my sandwich. Basically what I was getting at is I have a bunch of vegetables from Imperfect Food, and I really have to use them because I got them probably a week ago, almost a week ago, and I have not really cooked at all. I'm trying to find a knife. So, I love that it's already like nighttime. I still have my pajamas on. I fully plan on like showering and living a whole life tonight. I will not let this get me down. I don't even know if I think I am hungry. I'm just not allowing myself to feel hungry, which is why I'm frantically making food right now. Also, I know I do things in like the most annoying way. Like, I'm not getting out the cutting board. I'm using the same knife for my cheese as I did for my mayonnaise, veganese, whatever it is. I'm a mess. But I kind of like it that way. Like, it's just me at home right now. why do I have to be less than a mess, even if I'm recording? Like, let's just keep it how it really is, which is me trying to use a butter knife to cut an onion. Clearly not gonna work. Maybe if I had a little more skill. I just cut this onion in the worst way. That's such an angle. We're still gonna use it. A lot of red onion. I would normally not recommend, but again, it's just me at my house, so why not go heavy on the red onion? Also, fun fact about me, I almost always buy cherry tomatoes over any other kind of tomato, mostly because they're the most convenient. You can use them in so many different ways. But also, I love that I can just eat them raw if I don't feel like cooking. You can eat a regular tomato raw, obviously, too, but I would prefer to cut it, which takes effort that I don't have. I like my sandwiches with a lot of sauce. Part of me wants to put barbecue sauce, but I already put veganese and I already put hot sauce. So instead of barbecue, I'm going to put balsamic. Let me know down below if you think that's a better or worse option. Oh, by the way, not balsamic vinegar. As I said it, I thought that would have been a better idea. No, I used balsamic glaze. Okay, this is fantastic. I'm very happy with this. I also used mango habanero cheese. Not my preferred type of cheese, but I think it will do well on this sandwich. I had to sweep my bathroom floor before I took a shower because, let me just share this with you. So that might have looked like a lot of dirt, which it was. Which is obviously not normal for your bathroom floor, especially like in somewhere like New York City. It's not like Florida where you're going to the beach and then like dragging in sand. No, there's no sand anywhere near me. This is what is happening. I don't know how well you can see this because it's very high up, but now that the radiator is turning on, it is falling apart. Like the ceiling is just falling onto the floor, which is creating a ton of dirt down here. I just swept it up, but I promise you it was very, 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 very dirty before. And it is simply because the roof is falling in from the heat.
Sing for the holiday, the happy holiday. Sing for the holiday.
You gotta blow a kiss on the camera.
Sing for the holiday.
I know that you
The happy holiday. Have a happy holiday.
You just make me want to sing. I'm taken in. I feel warm and toasty. I just love it when you got this way of bringing me up, smoothing me out, rounding my edges, trashing the rut. You just make me want to sing. I see you here beside me. It's better than before. You sail me straight to happy with so much more in store. I can't contain this stirring urge of singing. Do 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 do. You make me sing like daydream inspired blue, fresh morning wind. Each whisper of you flows round my mind,
just got to the airport. We're gonna have to run from the car to, from the car. Like, we're gonna have to park, run from the car to the terminal. This was like totally unexpected. This was not our plan for the week at all. We were planning on staying for multiple days. So we are headed to New York. I have to be standby at the airport tomorrow for 4 hours because I'm on call, and that's what I got. And then I'm hoping that they take away my next 2 on-call days because I put in to have time off. So we'll see. Otherwise I have to stay in New York. But if we can get rid of those 2 days, we'll probably sit at the airport tomorrow and then come right back to Florida, so that I can finish packing up my room, and also so that, like, maybe if he comes with me to the airport, even though he'll be bored, we can sit and we can work on Rosie Roo and all that stuff, which is our animated children's channel. And I'm talking really, really fast, but I feel not stressed. Like, I feel fine. Like, we have time. We have an hour, and we are idiots, so we do that. But yeah, anything yet? No?
I've been spinning in circles.
Oh my god, that made me nervous. I thought we were gonna go into that. Okay, let's not distract him while he's driving. So I'm gonna do something that is possibly a bad idea. I have this beautiful popcorn right here. By the way, I've showered, I've changed, all fresh. Look at my skin, it's so shiny. So I'm about to do something that most people may not agree with, and I will probably be mad at myself. These are not my white cheddar macaroni and cheese, by the way, but I'm going to use them as if they are. I'm going to take this cheese packet and I'm going to add it to my popcorn. Is this a terrible idea? Most likely, yes. Am I going to do it anyways? Yes, 100%. I'm going to bring you along on the journey. Oh, already I'm questioning myself here. What I'm wondering is, like, do I need butter or no? I'm not sure about that part. I'm going to put my popcorn in here because I don't have extra room in my pot. I always cook so much that it fills the pot completely. My fridge is a mess. Nothing is where it normally is. But I'm going to melt some margarine because you need to melt it while the pan is hot if you're going to melt it. We don't have a microwave, so... I melted butter in this pan. Now I'm tossing half of the popcorn in the butter. Now I'm going to add some of the cheese. Really don't want to mix this with my hand because it's about to be a mess. Alright, we gotta use our hand. It's not going to work otherwise. I'm sorry. I might be gross, but I'm right. This is amazing.
Nothing gonna hit like fries past 12.
Midnight fries. I need some midnight fries. I need some M-I-D and I-G-H-T. Midnight fries. Midnight fries. I need some midnight fries. I need some M-I-D and I-G-H-T. Midnight fries. Yeah.
I like pattern making because draping is very just like artistic, but then once I start to put it on paper, it becomes very clear, like, oh, this line doesn't make sense. It has to be straight. Why is it curved? Like, you have to get technical. You can't be sloppy once you start pattern making. And I actually really enjoy that. Now, what I have to do right now is I just put on here all of, gosh, I'm looking at this like how I'm gonna draw the straight lines on here, and this is very, very, very interesting to me. The front is completely on the bias. Both are probably on the bias, and I just did it wrong at first. Like when I put the line on the first one. You look fine, and I look horrible.
Do I look fine though?
You're home. I'm so shocked because I can't believe you're here with me. Normally I would be schlepping my bag all by myself to my apartment. But no, today Rose is here to carry my bags. Actually, I'm super excited because Rose is here. He brought my embroidery machine that someone gifted me months ago, and I've not been able to use it because I haven't been able to bring it here, so I'm so excited.
That's all I'm good for, to carry heavy weights.
Exactly. Hello, people. I think you're crooked. Oh, good. We're gonna keep going. Alright, we got all our puzzle pieces here, and now we're gonna expand it. So I had to add a little, so that might come out wonky in the fitting, and we might have to readjust, but that is perfectly okay. Actually, I'm gonna double check it right now before we even add in the extra measurements by throwing this up on the mannequin and seeing what happens, seeing if it goes weird or not. We got a swirly side seam, which we might have to edit, but we have one piece of fabric compared to, or one piece of paper compared to 4 pieces of fabric. But so far I don't love the side seam at all. Okay, the center back seam is making sense. Okay, so the only thing, I'm not even showing you. This is coming a little forward right here, so I'm gonna pull it back a little bit. But that's it. Otherwise, it's looking good. Like I was saying, I'm just going to move this seam, which you can see, it's like curving this way. It actually should just be closer to straight up and down. That is a very easy fix, and it's great to fix these type of things now rather than after we put in fabric, because now when we put in fabric, we can see if it works. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to number the parts so we can put them back together again. One top. One. Okay, so you just cut straight down these lines. It has been so long since I've done this. Years. I can't even tell you. It's been years since I have actually just made a pattern. That's why I've been procrastinating so much. I feel like a fraud. I feel like I can't do this. Each part of the pattern has to go up by an inch or a quarter, an inch and a quarter. But I put 2 lines in each part. I have to actually bring one up by 0.5 and one up by 0.75. If I'm wrong, you sitting at home will know that and be able to laugh at me being incompetent. Hopefully I'm not wrong. So now I'm going to sit here and try to measure. Okay, so this is how it's looking. We added the extra space 4 times. And now I'm going to trace it. Like I'm going to, I have to draw this line actually across the middle because I forgot about those 2 middle lines. I just finished on the outer edges. So then I'm going to draw, trace this onto a new paper, the top section, the bottom section, and on the front, the top section and the bottom section. Also, be aware, if you use one of these spiky tools on your table with nothing underneath and it's not a work table, you leave little punctures in your table. It's a risk I'm willing to take, but I know I'm probably going to do much better than you.
Whatever God you believe in, or think there's nothing up there. Whatever signs on your bumper, we're all breathing the same air. We ended up right here together, all singing the same songs. If your holiday is a holy day or just a needed pause, may the love in you tingle and the walls around you fall. May your best.
This is so hot right now, you would kill yourself. Could you try to put it over there?
Mm-hmm.
So this is my tea. It's like a chai tea, but with kin in it. I normally put 2 capfuls of kin in it, which is like basically 2 tablespoons. But I put 3 because Rose is gonna share it with me, whether he likes it or not. And it's gonna make us sleep really well and wake up really early so that we can go running. I'm gonna call it good night. Thank you so much for joining me. I think this is my Vlogmas day 3. That's pretty decent. First pattern piece is done. The only problem is, 1, I need chapstick for my lips. 2, my stomach is really hurting. I think eating the cheese, almost all of the cheese that's in a mac and cheese pack, with my popcorn was not the best thing. I'm gonna make some tea right now, and hopefully that helps, because my stomach is not in love right now. I just started boiling water. For everyone that did sit through this vlog, and even if it was just this vlog, or if you've been watching the rest of my Vlogmas episodes, thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate it. Please comment below so I know who you are, and like and subscribe if you are watching, because then maybe that means you're interested in this content. I just didn't boil enough water for a full cup of coffee. It's a half cup of coffee, and I added 2 scoops of instant, so that's not really gonna work. Luckily, I have a little extra water over here, so we don't have to interrupt the outro. Again, this is questionable. How old is this water? You don't want to know. But the vlog is more important than my health and safety. So like I was saying, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe down below, and check out these videos because I'm sure they're more interesting than this one that you're watching right now.
All I really want for Christmas is you.